and to try to make sure that if Japan does turn its nuclear reactors back on, they can be run more safely, and that the country will be better prepared if a nuclear disaster like this were to happen again.
Roland Burke. China's biggest microblogging service has introduced a code of conduct, explicitly restricting the type of messages that can be posted. Weibo, which resembles Twitter, took action after local authorities criticized unfounded rumors posted by some users. So what will be the impact? We're joined now via webcam from Washington by David Wertime. He's the co-founder and editor of Tea Leaf Nation, an online magazine covering social media in China. What do you think will be the impact of this new code of conduct?
Well, I don't think that there's going to be a tremendous impact. First of all, you see these kinds of user agreements, specifically those user agreements which prohibit false or defamatory or harmful or seditious speech in China's social media, on other platforms as well. And even before the implementation of this new user agreement, there were sort of the standard list of prohibitions. It doesn't seem that users, generally speaking, have read these prohibitions or much care. I think they're worried more about authorities, being angry with particular tweets, perhaps, than they are with the specific letter of the user agreement.
And what were these unfounded rumors that were said to have been posted by some users?
Oh, well, if we're going to talk about, disputes between users, there's certainly no shortage, whether it's disputes between individual ordinary users or users who have attacked or have allegedly attacked a public figure on Sina Weibo. In terms of gargantuan rumors, for example, about 2 months ago, there was a rumor that there had been a high-level coup in Beijing, which was false. That obviously got authorities quite worried. They thought that it was destabilizing, and they've taken certain actions since to try to tamp down what they term to be rumor mongering on Weibo.
Now, Weibo is a huge community, 300 million registered users. Does this show that the government watches this carefully and is nervous about it?
I think it's fair to say the government is nervous about it. If they're not, they probably should be. I also think it must be true that the government is watching very closely. And again, this has been true before the implementation of this new user agreement, which has an element of community and self-policing that was not present before. But it's always been the case that censors are hard at work. Some rumors say that Sina Weibo, half of their employees are in fact engaged in the process of censorship, or at least of monitoring content. And you will see certain very sensitive topics will have millions of tweets deleted, or you will see certain sensitive topics blocked outright by the censors.
Thank you very much for joining us to talk about social media and the Weibo microblogging site. The BBC has obtained footage showing